I just think for a lot of veterans who are in a similar situation where they just need something calm and relaxing, and maybe just to know that they can actually step out into the world and be themselves again, or regain some of that they lost while they're in service. So that's just a big thing. I work in an area where we try to connect veterans with benefits, and this is something I'm going to recommend every time.
Since 2007, Guitars for Vets has refined a guitar instructional program aimed at providing veterans who are struggling with physical injuries, PTSD, and other emotional distress with a unique supportive program.
So I definitely had no idea how to play before. So this has just been a good outlet for me to kind of worry about myself and deal with some of my own trauma and things that I've experienced throughout my life.
The Opry Heritage Foundation and the National Guitars for Vets program pursues its mission to share the healing power of music, not only by providing free guitar lessons, but by providing a new acoustic guitar and accessory kit to each veteran that graduates.
Everybody needs somebody to talk to sometimes, and it's certainly no different when it comes to veterans. A lot of times when guys have PTSD or when they get kind of balled up inside, if they get some depression, the problem is they won't reach out. So I like to refer to the guitar as a part-time therapist. It's like the therapist that you can use until you can get to somebody.
I'm climbing the highest mountain. Gonna jump.
Right now I'm pretty happy. I feel like I've accomplished something. I'm not as social as I used to be. And I think having a guitar, playing some music will help me be a lot more social.
Instructor, the thing I think that we've taken the most from is he puts us in a situation where we teach each other.
I hope to continue this and to learn even more to a point where maybe I could teach other people, especially my children.
We can't get it done without the volunteers and the people that help support, the program. We couldn't be able to give out guitars, and this program would go down, and I can't see that happening. When they start to connect the dots, it's the light in their eyes. I know that I've given them something that they can use, and that motivates me, and that keeps me going. That's the answer to my question from earlier. That's why. That's why.
Veterans, tonight we thank you for your service.
For sure, it goes well beyond music. Music encompasses so many different levels of just life in general, you know. One thing that the guitar can do for veterans, besides just be there for the lack of therapy, is it can bring other veterans together, you know. Guitar is a community thing. Music is a community thing. And when you get better at guitar, you want other people to play with. It's no fun to play by yourself. So that's going to motivate those guys to look for somebody else to play with. And we also have a once a month thing where we invite them all back. And they come back, and so we don't get a lot of them, but sometimes they'll come back and I can do continued lessons with them. You know, and just get them back in and we can check on them and see how they're doing and, you know, that kind of thing. I have a gentleman that's pretty old. I go pick him up and bring him here and take him home sometimes. And I teach him bass. Yeah. He's blind, he can't see a thing. And when he thanks me at the end of the lesson, it's like he's thanking me for life. It's pretty humbling. It's humbling. Well, we've gone from, we're on goal to do almost 100 veterans next year. 100.
Nationwide or Oklahoma?
Here.
Oh, here.
In this
wow.
building, 100 veterans that we're going to push through here next year. And we started with like 12 or 13.
How does that make you feel
15.
that it's growing?
Very good, very good. Because it gives me a sense of it's rewarding to know that, you know, all of these guys now have that tool, and they all still have access to me, and they all seem to want that, you know, so they can all have access to me through Rebecca here with the program. And like I said, we do it once a month, but we've also started to we have something that we're going to start doing to get guys additional guitar lessons. Is when we do a lot of group sessions here. We couldn't do 100 guys without group sessions, and we found that works very well, the group session. But if we have openings in our group sessions, because we try to do intermediate sessions where we have 1 or 2 where we have guys that already play a little bit, we're going to top those classes off with graduates and let them take another 10 weeks. Of course, they won't get another guitar and everything, but they'll have access to me, to the other instructors, and they'll be able to get another 10 weeks of lessons. So we just got to get these guys playing. Once they get playing, man, it's life-changing. Playing an instrument is a life-changing thing. You got to put them back in school. You got to put the music back in school. It teaches everything. It teaches math. It teaches getting along, right? It teaches playing together, right? It teaches all that stuff. It's a